Hey everybody, we just want to thank you. Wanted to take a second to thank you for standing up, stepping up with us and fighting for real change. Momentum is building and we will get this done. I know that there's some news swirling around and I want to take a second to share a testimony with you. Several of you know this, but I've never said it formally. I'm a type 1 diabetic. I have juvenile diabetes. And since the age of 18, I've been battling with this disease. And for most of my life, it's something that I was ashamed of. I was embarrassed to admit that I had a disease that I knew would kill me like it did so many others that I love. That I had a disease there was no cure for. And it's something that I hid. I didn't want people to know. I didn't want people to think I was weak. So I kept it to myself. And about 9 years ago, I got a wake-up call. I was going into law school. And on my birthday, I had one drink. I was with a group of friends, and at that moment, I remember it like it was yesterday. My levels were bottoming out. They were all over the place. I was shaking, I was shivering. I felt like I was gonna pass out. So I told my friends I had to go get something to eat. They came with me, and the crazy thing is I was the sober one. I was in the driver's seat, sitting eating a hamburger. The car was not moving, but they were causing a disturbance and officers were called. And because I was in that driver's seat, not understanding the impact of my health, I didn't tell them I didn't have this. I didn't have this necklace to say I was a type 1 diabetic. I didn't tell them about my illness. And because I didn't, I was arrested and charged with the DUI. Because see, what I didn't say was shown in the health, in the symptoms. And I didn't understand my body. I didn't understand the issues of our community. I didn't understand this opportunity. And what I learned in traffic school is if I would have just told them that I was a type 1 diabetic, I wouldn't have been arrested that day. I thought my life was over. I thought I had failed. But what the enemy meant for bad, what can come in your life to destroy you, God meant it for good. And it was my wake-up call. It helped me understand I had a responsibility, not just to my little girls, but to our community, because I'm not the only one dealing with this. We are dying every day, and it's not just by guns. We're dying because of the lack of access to health. We're dying because of a struggling, broken economy. We're dying because our infrastructure is crumbling. We're dying because there is pollution in the air, in the soil, and in the water that nobody talks about. We're dying because of the fact that even if you know you have this illness, if you don't have income, even with insurance, the cost can be debilitating. This could be a couple $100s. So we have an opportunity, and it is our responsibility. And I'm standing as a living witness to the fact that change is possible. Even if you've fallen down, even if you've stumbled, that we can rise back up. As a community, we can rise back up. So I'm glad to have this opportunity because this is exactly why I'm running. This isn't politics, this is real life. I commit to being a voice for you, to fighting for resources for you, to fighting for your future, fighting for our lives, because no one else needs a wake-up call. This is our moment. I just thank you again for letting me share my testimony. I love you. Keep standing. It is our voice. It's our future. It is our time. Thank you.